The law of source is what I put out must return. This is how karma works. Karma from Sanskrit is action. I interpret that to be action in all senses of the word. Action of your mind, action of your emotions, action of your physical body. I've said before in another video, we have 5 bodies: your soul, your spirit, your emotions, your mind, and your body. All 5 of those aspects, when taken action in, is your karma. Why is that action karmic? Because every single movement, every single action has its consequence. Not good or bad, simply just an effect, a product. The law of source. You are source, by the way. I am source. The law of source is what I put out must return to me. So think about this. If you talk shit about people, people will talk shit about you. If you think people are talking shit about you, people will talk shit about you. If I do not talk shit about people, and I do not think about people talking shit about me, then guess what? Nobody talks shit about me. This is the simple core truth of reality creation mastery, of self-mastery. Self-mastery is gaining complete control of yourself, of your 5 aspects of self: soul, spirit, emotions, mind, body. If you cannot control your habits, if you cannot control what thoughts you give attention to, if you cannot change your emotions and control yourself, if you cannot motivate yourself and spark up the fire in you, if you cannot sit in communion with God, if you cannot be a disciple of your higher self, of your source self, it's all you, it's all yourself. If you cannot do that, then that is where the need for self-mastery comes in. You need to gain that which you do not have. Unfortunately, it doesn't just come to you, it's not just given to you. Discipline and fortitude and focus and consistency and repetition, it's all required. It's all the fundamentals of reality creation mastery. Because it's all me. It's all one's self. That's you. If you've ever seen the movie The Matrix, you'll know Neo is the one. Neo in The Matrix is the one because he realizes that he changes his world, his reality, and that he doesn't have all of his power immediately, But throughout the journey, he ascends and he gains more of his power. This is the potential of each and every one of us. Is to take our life source energy away from all of that stuff that we personally perceive and experience as bad and bullshit and unworthy of my life source energy. I don't want my life to be that nightmare. Unless, of course, you're entertained by the horror film. Your life is a film, in a way. Your life is a movie, it's a film, it's a show. And you are the director of it. And you're building the skill of self-mastery so that I can reprogram my subconscious programming, so that I can bring light to that which I was unable to see before. Light was shone upon it. That is awareness, that is knowledge, that is consciousness. Where do you expect your life to go? When you are whispering to yourself curses toward others, do you catch yourself doing that? Do you realize that you're doing that? When you wish ill upon somebody else because you're jealous, because you're in competition? We can have fun with competition, fine. But do you realize that you're saying inside of your head, and many people gossip. Are you conscious that you're either saying it in your head, imagining it in your head, dreaming about it, or speaking it to others and gossiping? The reason why things are either good or bad is because it either serves you or it doesn't serve you. So my question to you is, does gossiping about somebody else serve you? I would think it wouldn't, right? Because what goes out must return to me. So you're really just gifting yourself gossip. Oh yay. My hatred towards others was hatred towards myself. Yay. Really? All karma is instant karma. All actions on all aspects of self have a consequence. That consequence is the equivalent energy. For example, if you send somebody negative energy from any of those aspects, soul, spirit, emotions, mind, body, that equivalent energy comes back to you. An example of what I mean. Bad people, the evils of the world that we see on the news, and we, for some weird reason, love to create documentaries about, because we find these people to be so fascinating or something, I don't know. They live in a resonant echo chamber, a resonant reality that is what their attention is on, what they're participating in, is what's going out and coming back. Their entire life. Their entire life. All karma is instant karma. This echo chamber, this resonance, you can see it right now in your life. You can see it right now in your family members' lives. You can see it right now in all your friends' lives. Look at each and every one's echo chamber, resonant reality. Look at it. Analyze it. Observe it. Study it. And then you will see what karma really is. It's not good or bad. It's not punishment or reward. Can you label it that way? Sure. But again, what is a consequence of an action? Not negative or positive. The effect, the product. So Jesus says, treat others the way you want to be treated. Well, why is that? Because I would imagine that the reality you wish to live in serves you. So your practice is to become conscientious of all these aspects of yourself. Your body, your mind, your spirit, your emotions. Tapping into your soul. Become conscious of that which you have never been conscious of before. Become aware of that which you have never become aware of before. Oh, I didn't realize when I took dumps in the toilet that there were shit stains all over the toilet. Why, that is something you've become enlightened to, yes? Now extrapolate that understanding to your entire life. And understand, as the Creator, every single detail of this life, the internal, the body, the external, it's all me. It's all one's self. So you'll gain more and more awareness of what you were not aware of before. And every single situation you find yourself in, you'll ask yourself, why did I create this? Why is this happening to me? But instead of being a victim, why is this happening to me? You'll be asking the question with genuine curiosity. Why did I put myself in this movie? It's not quite a movie. It's not quite a simulation. This life is its own thing. It's not quite a dream. But nonetheless, this place, this life, this reality, it is yours. Again, it is yours. You are made in God's image. You are the author. Author also meaning authority. In all of that, which is taking away you from yourself, requires your fortitude to get out of, to get away from, to uncreate. We are so powerful that we create diseases for ourselves. We are so powerful that we imprison ourselves. Nobody to blame. Look at all of this as yourself. We are so powerful that we make ourselves sick. We are that powerful to do the opposite. To make yourself healthy and well and happy and rich. Being the creator of your reality is not just, hey, I get to create good things. Did you know that you also get to create bad things? You've been manifesting your entire life, and you just haven't known that. Why? How much conscious are you now as an adult? Assuming you're an adult watching this. How much more knowledgeable, aware are you now than you were when you were a child? Than when you were a teenager? And perhaps if you're 60, 70, 80, 90 years of age, decades of life have gone by, how much has your perspective of this all changed? That expansion will expand until it reaches the very end. And that very end is knowing thyself. Who is thyself? Well, there's a really famous title for it, but we don't need to use it. The journey is to go from being limited into expanding so far that you are no longer limited. Now, in this life, we're not going to become unlimited because that's not the point of this adventure. But if you know that this is all me, that I have the power, that I have it potentially with enough discipline and fortitude and putting in the effort to grow and expand, that I can give myself a disease or I can take that disease away. That I can have people in my life talking ill about me, or I can take that away. That whatever life looks like is really just me looking at myself.